Twitter has brought Elon Musk to trial, and now Elon is in big trouble. The SEC just subpoenaed Elon Musk, and now this looks scary. With that, there is a fascinating report about the statistics of Twitter and Tesla that are getting worse and worse. Moreover, Elon explained that he has no problem with buying Twitter and paying $44 billion for it, but he has one important condition. This is a very interesting story development, so let's explain it. As you all know, Elon will face a lawsuit from Twitter in October after losing an attempt to delay the case. Elon Musk's team wanted to delay the trial until next year, but Twitter wanted it earlier, so they got it. And so when Musk was relaxing on a luxury yacht anchored off the coast of Mykonos, Greece, while soaking up the sun with pals, the judge sided with Twitter, and now Elon has to appear in court in October. So Elon got himself into big trouble because, as he explains, it is the most important platform for free speech. And Musk stated that he wants to guarantee that Twitter remains a place where free expression is allowed. So Elon Musk understands something about Twitter that many people in the USA don't understand. It is the single most important forum for speech possibly in the world. Not because it's the biggest, because it's where elite opinion is incubated. And so free speech on Twitter matters. As Elon said, I invested in Twitter as I believe in its potential to be the platform for free speech around the globe. And I believe free speech is a societal imperative for a functioning democracy. And that's exactly why he still wants to own Twitter. Elon Musk is fighting against propaganda and censorship, which is prevailing on Twitter. Sites like Twitter use their power to consolidate their position by capitalizing on customers' personal data and disregarding privacy rights. Privacy policies are one of the biggest issues that Elon Musk has with Facebook and Twitter. And recently, people like Musk have often portrayed basic content moderation practices as inherently in conflict with free speech. But Twitter argues that the less privileged internet users need tools to address targeted harassment and hateful content for creating online communities where people are safe to speak freely. With that, Twitter attorneys continue to attack Musk and claim that he is attempting to avoid buying the company, since Twitter and Tesla's stock prices are plummeting. Twitter announced in its Q2 earnings report on Friday that it has already lost $33 million on expenses connected to its awaiting acquisition by Musk. And also, uncertainty caused by Musk's tumultuous purchase decreased revenue by 1%. But Elon Musk's response is straightforward. Musk simply says, "Show me the numbers and there won't be any issue." Elon explained how he conducted a random survey of 100 Twitter followers to find out the ratio of spam bots that exist, and how others did the same procedure as well, and as it was found, the fake account problem is bigger than anyone expected. On Tuesday, Musk's lawyer Rossman dismissed the notion that Musk's worries about the bot fake accounts are a ruse to back out of the agreement. We have reason to believe, based on what we've seen so far, that the real numbers of bots and fake accounts on Twitter are significantly higher than Twitter has publicly reported, with enormous implications for the long-term value of the company, Rossman said. He additionally stated that the initial agreement provided that if one party filed litigation over the transaction, the drop-dead date would no longer apply, describing Twitter's request as moot and requesting a trial to begin on or after February 13th, 2023. Moreover, there is one crucial point that everyone is missing. Elon has businesses all around the world, and Elon Musk is risking everything that he has. He has many businesses that intersect with governments around the world. They are not for this. They could crush them for even suggesting it. So he's all in. He has to be all in, even to say something like this. At Twitter, they know he's all in, and that's why they are doing everything they can to get the original price. So, Elon has a lot of business relationships with governments all around, and particular in the USA. And it is a problem. For example, when Musk initially offered to buy Twitter, Tesla's stock tended to drop on any news that made it appear more likely that the deal would go through. Investors were concerned that the purchase would be a distraction for Musk as CEO of Tesla, which is also his source of wealth. Tesla stock was down about 34% on Monday compared to when Musk's initial Twitter stake was published, and the Nasdaq Composite dropped about 20%. With that, of course, we remember how Elon had problems with SpaceX employees over his Twitter issues. Musk also has problems with Twitter employees. As reported, all Twitter employees are said to be distressed and didn't want Elon to buy the platform. After the news broke, some Twitter employees were super stressed and working together to help each other to get through this period, according to Bloomberg. But there's more. Tesla announced on Monday that it would enter into a court-ordered settlement discussion with investors as a result of a lawsuit alleging that Elon Musk's tweet about wanting to take the firm private was false and misleading. The SEC had issued subpoenas to Tesla in connection with Elon Musk's prior statement that he was considering taking Tesla private, the company said in a filing. The take-private investigation was resolved and closed with a settlement entered into with the SEC in September 2018 and as further clarified in April 2019 in an amendment. On November 16, 2021 and June 13, 2022, the SEC issued subpoenas to us seeking information on our governance processes around compliance with the SEC settlement as amended. In 2018, Musk famously announced on Twitter that he would take the firm private and claimed to have funding secured for a purchase price of $420 per share. It was a few years ago, but again, a few days ago, Tesla got subpoenaed by the SEC for this tweet. So, in this mess, Elon just had his biggest loss with Twitter in its battle to force Elon Musk to complete his $44 billion buyout. Twitter scored an early victory when a Delaware judge ruled that the suit should be fast-tracked with an October trial date, according to court documents. Plaintiff Chancery Court Chief Judge Kathleen McCormack on Tuesday set the trial for 5 days in the fall, rather than 2 weeks in February, as Musk requested after his initial deadline was rejected. The trial's relatively quick timeframe was assessed by experts as a victory for the social media platform, which is stumbling along while the buyout's ultimate goal is still unknown. And all this backlash is a little weird. Why do so many people not want Musk to buy Twitter? He wouldn't be the first billionaire to own a social media platform, right? For example, Mark Zuckerberg has 100% of Facebook. Even Elon Musk does not have the best relationship with him and critiqued Mark, saying that he is like a dictator. And that's not all. Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg have had a contentious relationship since the SpaceX rocket explosion in 2016, when a Facebook satellite was destroyed. For now, we have told you everything that's happening with this story. So, that's it for now.